Roxie will be sought out in just a moment, though. And manages to find both, looking for the third, and all of a sudden, Fokus, they've all melted away.
Lime, though, on that 3K, 1v2 clutch to try and level things out. Picks up that upgrade of a Ghost, tries to walk through that pit, that Viper orb, but now knows where the position of this last player is from that Focus side. They still don't have time to really go in for that defuse, though, as it is going to be Lime desperately trying to clutch it out, bait out these shots, but the clock is ticked down, and that will let E aggressively. Roxie watching for it, but it's going to be 5 players walking into him, and Lime with the Sheriff finds a huge opener. That's going to be a Vandal that they can possibly pick up here. The rest of the team heading for that A side, but Lime on a 3K once again. That Sheriff just doing so much damage. And now Kiles and Yurii alone in a 2v5.
Tough situation, all things considered, because this is the buy round of Kase. Fokus even find a Vandal for themselves. YaBoiLewis, the one to pick that one up, and now looking to play that ball of death. Everyone's going to stick together, play that numbers advantage overall. And as far as this positioning goes, it's going to be tough for Kase to trade out.
Oh no, tries to go aggressive Yurii in this situation, but Kiles with that Vandal able to find 2 on the trade here. Now a 1v3 left to handle, will find another kill, but that will be it as Focus. They find that Thrifty successfully. Once again, Lime just finding a catastrophic damage off the back of that push from mid with that
We got Roxie looking for a solo mission, and that's dangerous because that's the hero rifle now down, unrecoverable as well.
Yeah, it's just going to be Lime holding down the fort as always. Finds that first blood towards Garage. Utility by the controllers put towards this B side of the map instead. And you can see Yurii eyeing that rifle. I really want to take it, but I don't want to die while taking it. I don't think he knows that the Garage area is kind of free right now. Ease on the meantime trying to walk up towards C long, but Focus up. They already have that repositioning. Look at where there's look at the 3 players on that C side now, Ash.
Yeah, this is a huge read coming out. It could be all over as soon as Yurii swings this.
Vandal in hand. It's just going to be this player tucked away in the corner. Yurii doesn't check it though, unfortunately, and it will be YaBoiLewis finding a kill before finally being shut down. Kiles with the Sheriff as they have scaled up here. A bit of an awkward interaction, caught with your knife up, but it's going to be YaBoiLewis with 2 towards the end of it, getting detained as well. And he has his teammate for quite threatening. The stun is perfect, but Kiles, more than aware of it, will be able to find a trade with the Stinger. These rifles though doing absolute work here. Things down to a 3v3. Smokes have gone down. Waddle in the corner. Boo with his own smoke, able to peek out and find a huge kill. However, Waddle finds 2 more on the round. It's all down to Roxie in towards that heaven area, giving away his position. Waddle just trying to stick that spike and will be able to do so. Oh, that's
And all of that, of course, off the back of stealing that anti-eco away.
Oh, Hunter's very committed to try and find an early kill, but this early aggression from both Lime and JUGi is going to be horrendously punished as Kiles is just so aware kind of what you expect to see out of that championship caliber player. Has his own individual great moments. Now Seeker's invested by Kase as they try to scale up on this side. Unfortunately, going to be denied that additional bit of information, and it's just going to be Omen finding these kills, getting a reposition as well. And Kase, they know that this A side is heavily guarded, so they're just backing away.
Yeah, from the shadows out towards the CT side, so pressure now to be put onto Kase as they're looking for the plants here towards the C side, and that spike down as well. Nothing.
Yeah, and it's going to be an equal situation for Kase. Lime trying to get the spam through, but instead it's going to be Lime was tagged up quite a bit here. Finally gets a kill for his troubles, but will be left on 3 HP to boot. Does have some backup though from YaBoiLewis, and in the meantime, JUGi has already pushed out of A. Finds that kill onto Kiles, who has been historically lurking around this mid area. Again, no damage being done. Not a single player going down for the side of Focus, who are just still looking very healthy, and except for Lime, of course, and they have quite a bit of control.
Oh, look how split these 2 players are. Ease trying to find something. Lime low, like you said, but there's a crossfire in this situation. It'll be a 1-2 swing to take down Ease.
Oh, spot.
Maybe not. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe you just see the barrel.
Yeah, I like how YaBoiLewis was watching for it. Probably called it, but by then it was just a little bit too late. At least for their troubles, they finally managed to take down Lime. Took like 3 players to tag him up, but nevertheless, it's a huge kill. And now Yurii in a 1v4 with the Bulldog in hand. Not going to be able to...
Lasers both down now.
Oh, it's it's going to be the Reckoning coming in, forcing Waddle to kind of waddle around here as Roxy finally shuts him down. YaBoiLewis able to at least find the trade, but now it's all down to Lime here. Killjoy versus Killjoy, both full advantage. Trying to kind of play around this angle, finds that first kill, has the backup, repositions in the corner, and East finally finds that kill, but Lewis still sticking around, still alive. YUGi with the operator chiming into boot, and it's just gonna come down to Kiles. So it was been phenomenal, but a one of contention here, not gonna be available on that site, so the rest of the players, they're gonna have to buy enough time for that flank to come in. Operator denied though from YUGi as Boo finds that crucial kill. Waddle now trying to find a little bit of additional information as to where these players are positioned on site as his flank finally kicks in here. KP finds a kill, and oh, the trigger discipline out of Ease, managing to dodge the turret, but the kills are still coming through on site here. This lurk might be just a little bit too late as you finally see Ease kicking in, half the diffuse already being stuck, and KP might be able to get it all the way here.
No way.
All this utility and spam coming. For what use?
I mean, the pit's nice because it forces the defenders to push in really deep through, but again, with that lockdown, like you said, it just makes it that much more difficult. MiniBoo tried to find something through it, and now it's going to be a race back here towards site.
Yeah, already Kase forced to play off site. Diffuse trying to come through, and the Bladestorm not connecting, but the rest of the players still find these kills. Waddle with 2 of his own here. Now Roxy from long, trying to make things work out. Will connect his shots. Waddle has gotten 2 already, but will have to go huge in this 1v2 to try and isolate these fights. Can't quite connect the shots, and Kase, they go huge. KP just walks up and finds a kill on Roxy.
Okay, mid control though, this time in the hands of Fokus. They're gonna have to back off. Reckoning does come out as well for that zoning potential as MiniBoo looks to take space here towards site, but it's an aggressive push towards CT. Luckily, that tailwind is propped.
Able to get away with this life there. Lewis finding the first kill with a sheriff of all things here. Despite this lesser weapon for Lewis, he's still able to have quite an impact. Once again, you see East try to come in on this lurk play. Unfortunately, the spike still hasn't gone down. Kiles finds a kill, but immediate trade through coming in. Now the spike, it will have to go down on this A side. No potential for rotation. They expect a lurk as well, and Waddle just finds that kill with that perfect timing. Boo, already having done so much over the course of this round, won't be able to do anything else. A little bit of time here, but if this Omen smoke goes, it's going to make things very, very difficult. Yurii able to find that first kill, though JUGi immediately gets a crucial trade. Still 2 players on the C side, though the shots aren't quite connecting, and Fokus, they take both players down without too much of a trouble getting that plant down finally.
Just a little bit of unawareness here for the side of Kase, leaving grass completely unattended and then being a bit surprised when you get that backstab coming through. Trailblazer tries to come out here. Boo, opportunity for 2, can't find anything.
Yeah, now it's gonna be Roxy in a 1v4, 1v5
for those reps against each other and for a taste versus these different regions.
Yurii with the sheriff able to at least find that first one. Roxy with a second as well. So, oh my god, it was a C stack with 3 players, and it's paying off huge as each of them find a kill off the back of that sheriff. Spike gotta be dropped at a kind of awkward angle, forced to commit one of those dark covers to be able to retrieve it. And there's gonna be a very early rotation coming out of Kase, kind of expecting this A push to come out. But all things considered, remember, that was a FPX buy for the side of Fokus, so they can just pick up those rifles and get back to being chill.
Oh yeah, huge opportunity here. Sure, turret will spot that first point of contact with KPZET looking to push on in, and if not, it's going to be the side of Kiles who's going to hear the dark covers come through. Right now, rotation here back towards CT side. Nano actually placed down to pop once that plant does happen. If they do seek it out, yeah, will just happen. Safe plant here for Lime, and now Kase just have to play together on this retake.
4v2 situation. A couple of the players looking quite low for the side of Kase, but numbers advantage, they should still be able to work with it. The problem is that there's almost no information as to where these players are coming from. With all the time that has gone down, they have to be very careful about the possibility of a flank as well. Guiding light to make sure if anyone's playing aggressive. Paranoia ready to go here for KP. Gonna be that first point of contact. Does connect it with players, but not able to convert the kills off the back of it. Forced to use yet another dark cover here. Lime and KP though with the spray down. Huge kills coming through. It's all down to Kiles. Not much to work with, and it will be KP.
Okay, Spike's starting to move over towards that A side. You've got a lurk situation here from Lime as well. Taking out Roxy is huge because he is the enabler for these retakes on Kase.
Yeah, that's a kill that's definitely they're gonna be pretty happy about. Now Boo, the only one left on site, not gonna be tagged by the recon, kind of playing down towards that short area of the map instead. And you do see that Waddle kind of expects able to find a huge kill there, and that will leave the side much weaker. Kiles finds 2 before finally being shut down by YaBoiLewis, and now the last player tries to push out through CT, will be denied, and it will just be ease in a 1v3. Does have a rifle at the very least, but this is gonna be so difficult on this retake, considering the positioning of and the awareness coming out of these Focus players. YaBoiLewis in that corner, that first point of contact, the turret watching as well, so instantly they know where exactly this last player is, and just isolating these duels, it's gonna be impossible. YaBoiLewis with that rifle finally finds to keep this from just swinging completely in favor. Now Rolling Thunder invested to boot. Kiles caught by it. Huge headshot coming out of JUGi, and that's gonna leave the C side completely exposed.
Oh, completely exposed. A free plant here for Focus and a retake game for KPZET. And that's one guiding light just completely whiffed there in towards garage, not able to be utilized. So no information to be garnered with utility for KPZET's side.
And if you look at this post plan coming out of Focus, they're more than prepared for it, watching every single angle. Finally, roxie able to find a trade here, but Focus, they know how close they are to victory. All they have to do is keep the spike from being diffused. 3v2 situation in their favor. They're just trying to hold on for dear life here. Waddle watching the CT smoke will find the kill, and KP won't get any of these sound cues. Does get the headshot, but YUGi able to trade it out with perfection. Tries to go for that re-swing off the back of that stun, but unfortunately Yurii only able to get one numbers advantage. Still kind of in favor of Focus here. Now Lime TPing in. Another player caught by the haunt. Will be trying to desperately stay alive. Boo with the sheriff, but will be denied as Lime just TPs closer and gets that kill in his favor. KP will be able to get the spike down, does not even take much damage with the spam, and now this is going to be a very awkward 2v4 retake on this pistol.
Yeah, this is kind of tough. Split up as well. roxie only has one flash to work with. Sure, a couple seconds until the 0 point is up to deny some of that util. But overall, doesn't find anything in towards A main so far.
And if you look at how this post plant is being played by Focus, they're extremely split up here with player towards drop as well. roxie able to find that huge opener, but Lime immediately able to trade it out. And of course, poor Kiles puts down the cage, but Cops, yeah, they're just able to swing out and get a kill. Now YUGi being pushed by 3 players. roxie with the sheriff finds a huge opener here, but that rifle is going to be retrieved by KP. Still fighting to stay alive, pushed by 2 players. The classics are enough to do damage, but on the opposite side, players are perfect paranoia to catch them both off guard here. And Lime capitalizing fully to find that first kill. Boo desperately trying to fight for his life there. The spam will, however, connect and find that 1-for-1 trade, although it's just going to be even Stevens all the way around. Finally, roxie taking down KP there is huge. Spike now dropped onto site in an awkward position. Focus desperately trying to retrieve it here, and it will be that perfect expectation, that read coming out of Focus to just set KP up to try and get those kills. Yurii, though, able to find the timing with that swing onto Lime there. I don't know if he was able to spot out the second player. Does know now that Lewis is also kind of lurking around there. And Focus, on the other hand, they have the information that it's going to be 3 players kind of set up towards this B side, so they're happy to just rotate around, but Kiles is just waiting for them.
And we've seen Kiles anchor. This is the player that you want on your side to be that solo to keep things on a hold, but the split through sand makes it a little bit more difficult. Won't be walking directly through this trip setup. Oh, this has gotta hurt. He tanks so much! He tanks so much, and for what?
30 seconds left. Spike planted. I'll find you.
Overall, though, into this round, unfortunately, seems like we did lose Zach for a moment, so I'll just be taking over solo for now. But YaBoiLewis looking to keep and hold on things. roxie found him, tagged up just a little. And now It's a crossfire situation. Roxie has to isolate at one at the very least. Knows that it should be towards CT. Looks away.
They're just lying in wait for it. Now, though, once again, you see Roxie this time going for a little bit of a peek without any kind of flash, any kind of zero-pointer information, and it's just going to be kills coming through for that focus side. Kiles able to at least find one of their own, but Waddle capitalizing on that fake clone, able to find yet another kill on that site. That's going to make sure that the spike will go down, and you do see Boo, the only player with a rifle to try and make things happen here, immediately taken down by YaBoiLewis, who jumps down ready for that second kill as
exact same thing as Fokus right now, right? So that's something to keep in mind here for the side of KPZET as things do speed up on this push.
Yeah, really quick push though. They find that first opener there, but Waddle able to strike back and find two of their own. Now it is going to be Kiles in particular farming his own couple of kills. Flash comes through, but he's able to just swing past it and now get that neural theft down here. Lewis on that zip line, just praying and praying to hit a shot, connects it back with that right click. No way! And now a 1v2 to try and clutch out. 4 HP left in his arsenal. The angle not quite expected from Crossfire, but that Rolling Thunder, it's going to make things a little bit more difficult for these attackers to really come in. YaBoiLewis still with the positioning, able to find the first kill. Kiles goes down as well. That's going to mean the site is completely empty, and it will be around that. Once again, Fokus should be able to convert without too much trouble. Roxie has the null command, but in a 2v5, do you really want to use it? In fact, wouldn't it be better for your economy to hold on to these guns? It seems like KPZET don't think so, as Roxie tries to go for the kill, and now it's just Boo in a 1v5.
Oh, Boo looking for some sort of redemption in this situation. It's been a struggle for him before.
At least able to find that first kill, but now just trying to save this weapon, maybe find a little bit more damage, which it does seem like Fokus, they're not very inclined to grant him here. Very unfortunate round for KPZET, because even though they had that crossfire on site, it just so much utility. They had no answers.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, hero rifle necessary going into the next round, right? Especially when Roxie and Yurii can buy up. It'll be a question of if it just turns out to be a half eco kind of situation.
They throw at them. Talking about throwing at them now, it is going to be the push coming through, but they expected once again swinging off the back of the flash here, being able to find that first kill. The spam will connect the second as well onto East. Yurii still going to be hanging around, and on the opposite side, it is going to be Kiles going down. The anti-flash play that doesn't quite work out as Roxie just holding down that off angle will find a kill of his own. Now 3v2 situation, numbers still in favor of Fokus. They will be able to retrieve the spike, but where will they go?
Yeah, look at this crunch coming through, but the problem is numbers. Dimensional Drift does come out. Huge backstab potential, and now it's Lime alone.
Oh, tries to make a play here off the back of the...
Look at the Poison Orb positioning. This time it's different here for Fokus. They're covering off drop instead of that Hall's control that they looked for previously.
Spike planted.
Oh, hit up here for Fokus. Though it's a 3v4 situation, KPZET still looking for some sort of success. MiniBoo alone here towards drop, isolated from sight and from the rest of his team. But now it's all up to one here on the side of Fokus. Waddle alone, suppressed on top of that. So no mollies to utilize, uses the sliver in that Viper's pit instead. Now just a glimmer, but Roxie to come out on top. The clutch factor here for KPZET, saving around that looked pretty darn convincing there for Fokus.
Able to at least walk onto site for free. However, the spam doing quite a bit of damage in the process, and with the help of his setup on the site here, Kiles is able to find a kill before getting taken down. Now it's just gonna be the two remaining players. The flash is perfect and will enable YUGi to get a kill with that Guardian. Picks up an upgrade as well, and on site it's a desperate fight for life here. Finally, KPZET Roxie able to swing up and find those two remaining kills. To boot, not looking as so aggressive. Just spot out the jump peek though, and connects the shot onto Waddle. Not expecting the operator to be quite that close, and will be able to capitalize and get the kill. Now YaBoiLewis watching out with the camera. Perfect concussion enables him to just swing off of it and get that neural theft for some additional information. The flash peek though from Lion will enable him to at least get that trade. Although numbers, they still reign in favor of KPZET here, who are looking to protect this site. It's gonna be that Brim on top here. He's finding a kill. Trade immediately comes through, and now 2v3.
These rounds have just gotten scrappier and scrappier as this first half has gone on. Only 2 rounds left, and the ults come out. Procs here, Showstopper looking for something. Spike, though, still initiated. And it's just like that. It's all wrapped up, actually. It's like a little gift.
Yeah, they get the plants, but the showstopper will get the kill on the planter. And while you do see that remaining player from Fokus, I believe it was Lime, trying to get a little bit of
The Yoru ultimate, you've got the overdrive as well here for Yugi, and then there's the Nightfall too.
Yeah, very scrappy fight here towards Arcade, and Yugi with the Guardian being able to find not the first but the second. However, the flake kicks in from MiniBoo, able to find that kill and also deny that dimensional drift. Now they have control of the spike here. Rolling Thunder in hands of Yurii. They try to go into the smoke, but not ready for YaBoiLewis to just be playing inside of it. Nightfall available off the back of that, and that will smoke out this last player. They know exactly where Roxie is. Gonna be more than happy to just take the spike and run away for dear life towards that ace site. And a very, very good call from the IGL.
Okay, can Roxie do it again? That's the question, though. 0 Point is back up in this situation. You also have a fragment in hand here for Roxie to do some zoning. It's unfortunate that there's no flash points left. Making a lot of noise here over towards this A side as well and towards main. And unfortunate, not able to get that hunt right off the bat, and just the push to come through.
Someone's camping out here. Talking about that though, it's gonna be the push coming out towards this main area. Roxie kind of going for a bit of a whiff, unfortunately, and Yugi will be able to pick up a kill. Not just that, it's also gonna be an upgrade available for that sack on that A side. Boo though, quick to equalize as he pushes through that CT spawn, finds a kill onto Waddle, which will also deny the remainder of that Viper utility.
And over-aggressing now. Kase looking for more space in for its CT. Could go awry, but they do end up falling off in the end. A 4v4 situation, a lot of poke damage done on Focus.
Yeah, Liam has that Bulldog that was retrieved, but now it's just going to be holding down the angle. Spots in the position of the first player. YaBoiLewis quick on that Sheriff. There's a Cowboy in town. Finally being shut down by Boo, but the clock, it's already ticking down in favor of Kase here. Kiles with another kill of his own, and it will be the Satchel to find.
A lot to think about in that situation. And now, fast movement here right into that Prowler. KPZET shuts down MiniBoo, and MiniBoo just can't catch a break.
Yeah, really unlucky there. That one way, you do see Focus using it to full usage, being able to at least find that trade before going down. But Ease has been tagged up as well. He's at 11 HP, so it's going to make this execute a little bit more difficult. You do see YaBoiLewis once again willing to get a little bit aggressive here. Finds at least a kill for his troubles, deals a bit more damage, but nevertheless will be shut down. Now 2 players for the side of Kase at 1 bullet each. They're just trying to hold on for the push. They do find some value despite 11 HP. It's going to be Ease fighting those crucial kills. And now Yugi in a 1v2. Both these players are so incredibly low though. Isolates that first fight, gets the kill, and now it's just Ease trying to do what he can. Orbital strike, forcing Yugi out of position. Takes quite a bit of damage, but that corner is enough for Yugi to confirm that kill.
They do have that overdrive to work with at the very least.
Oh, they do manage to, in fact, get a kill with the classic of all things. The overdrive still kicking and alive here. Now it's going to be the flame coming through on the opposite side. Roxie fighting for their life. Able to find both those kills, though. Absolutely huge. Overdrive shut down as well. And now it is just going to be KP trying to do a little bit more.
And Molly, sure, at the very least, to try and stave off some sort of defuse.
Oh,
Gotta
no.
hold sight first.
Yeah, Roxie swaps over to that operator, not able to get that kill, and now that Nightfall giving away the locations as well. Kiles expects that first player, not ready for the second though, and this convergence is too much for these players on Kase to deal with now. He's in that tower area, desperately fighting for survival here. KP, in the meantime, trying to stick that spike, and it will be happening, and it will be the defuse for Focus as they get to 9. Only committed that Nightfall as well, so they still have this Viper's Pit for that next round.
To just push all the way out.
Catch a side of 2 players, looking to make it a little bit of an aggressive play as well, as he just steps out, puts down the Shadow Clone for at least a little bit of a fake, and off the back of that able to get a kill onto Roxie. 1-for-1 trade, but these remaining players of Focus, they're going to be taking this opportunity to just go towards this east side. Waddle getting the information, has that Viper's Pit, but chooses not to commit it quite yet. Yeah, there we go. Finally coming through here. Has to hold on for dear life while the rest of his team still on their way over. And this operator from Yurii finds a kill.
Oh, and the reposition with the high gear, so nice as well. Sneaking around in those smokes to line to find one. And all of a sudden, in Focus, they've turned this round on their head. 1 left alive here, MiniBoo. Shut down by his own operator fly now, but you still gotta be able to represent. And
oh no.
That's gotta hurt. Just a little backstab there. MiniBoo didn't even have an opportunity to fight for himself, and a part of that is, you know, the tripwire is so close to where they're actually pushing from in towards arcade. There was no information to be gathered early on.
And it's really unfortunate there because Boo was the one with that showstopper to kind of lead the charge here. But without that, it's going to be very, very scrappy, as we like to say. Trades going in favor of Fokus, and now they have control of the spike as well. Roxie running over to pick it up. Will be able to get a little bit of a boost off that Stimmy and rotate over to that B site where Kiles has found quite a bit of control. He's going to hear these sound cues. He's going to have to find some major kills here, doing a bit of chip damage, but forced to fall back as he knows backup is on its way. 2v4, make that a 1v4 as YUGi with the op takes down Kiles. It's all down to Roxie. Has been huge over the course of this map though. Caught by that op shot, brought down to 5 HP and absolutely demolished by Lime. Fokus, they steal away the lead again. 11-10, and Kase, that is so unfortunate.
It's tough. Kiles really
A fake, but it does seem like Fokus there willing to get aggressive off the back of it, off with that one way. Yugi able to go in for the peek with the operator and gets a huge kill. This B side has been left for a retake once again. Only a Viper really in the corner, and through the spam, it's gonna be a kill for the Molly. Huge kill there. Early advantages found by Fokus here to try and get to match point.
Dimensional Drift does come out. Some information found, then Planter as well. The question is, where does Lime decide to exit? It's gonna be right behind a Yurii that's all stunned up. Flash out, flashes his team as well, and now it's all she wrote. Fokus, they find match point, series point on top of that. Zach and Kase, it's only 2 rounds that they need to take it though all the way.
Yeah, overtime, definitely a possibility.
Towards Sands, yeah, divides that up really nicely for a free, clean opening for Kase. KP, late swing to come through, punished for it as well. And now Kase look to push back in, but 3 have rotated here for Fokus.
Flash peek off for Lion here, able to find 2 kills with that spray down, looking for a little bit more, but it's not going to be him finding the kills. It's going to be Yurii, in fact, getting the trades, and now Neural Theft to boot. They know exactly where these 2 remaining players for the side of Fokus are going to be playing. Lime getting spammed up quite a bit, taken out by that fragment, in fact, and now it's all up to Waddle. A 1v3 to try and close this one out for Fokus. Very difficult.
Taking some time here. Snakebite for some zoning, but it's all trades for Kase. They have a crossfire as well on site and in towards CT, or in towards main. One to come through. Kiles anticipating the snakebite, swings for it. Kase just fully fall back, and Kase speeding up tempo here towards B.
Oh no, Yugi with the operator once again able to find that first blood, and that's going to take out the potential of the null command from this round. It's going to be a double peek. Still able to find one is KP before finally being shut down, but Yugi being a menace on the side. Operator is still in hand here, even if that overdrive is very close to running out. Doesn't know where exactly they look, and Kiles might be that playmaker of the game. Finds the timing, gets the swing, finds the kills, and will be able to possibly get this overtime for his team. 2 players left for Fokus, Waddle and YaBoiLewis. Lewis finds that first one, but now Waddle once again in a 1v2.
A bit of an overcommit there coming up from Lewis. Had the Haunt and a Prowler available. Now Waddle alone. No util to be used on this site either.
They know exactly where he is. Still isolates the kill, and Waddle for the clutch. 1v2 finds both of them and will get the defuse. Fokus, they take the series 2-0 and deny overtime for Kase. Really well done for them, and honestly.